Hey everybody, welcome back to a Thursday afternoon mid-blizzard edition of Keith's Beer Reviews. Nasty day out there today. I've been out once, and I might go out once again. I've got some things, couple things I got to do. I got to get out, but travel's not recommended anywhere in this state right now. We've got I think it's lower 20s. We got a wind chill of about 10 below. Blowing and drifting snow, just nasty day. So I'm gonna do what you really need to do on days like this. Have a stout or a porter. I did this beer way back when I was first started, probably over a year and a half ago. Just when I first started doing reviews. I didn't really like it very much. I normally like beers from this brewery, but well, I didn't buy last year's edition, so I vowed I wasn't going to buy any more, but I did see one bottle on my out-of-town trip a couple weeks ago, so I figured I'd get one. I'm going to do the Peachtree Black River Gumbo Stout. They come out with an Imperial Stout in January that is just stellar. I sent that to another reviewer, and he reviewed it, liked it really a lot. So I don't know. Like I said, I didn't like this a little over a year and a half ago. So let me see if they made some changes. From the website, it says this dark deliciousness is named after the gumbo dirt of the Des Moines River bottom, which nourished our Peachtree and is now used as a surface for Knoxville's famous sprint car track. Instead of using traditional ale yeast required of a stout, a Belgian yeast was used to add complexity. This stout is brewed with high-quality pale malt, 3 roasted malts, and 2 caramel malts. The dark roasted caramel malts contribute to the chocolate and toffee characteristics. 3 varieties of hops contribute to the bitterness and aromas of this beer. It's about, I think it's probably about 5.5%. I'm not for sure. They don't list it on the bottle. They don't list it on the website. So I got these little funky little Peachtree bottles. I really like these bottles. They fit on that shelf in my beer fridge really well. Gonna use my my Peachtree glass. So let's get this stout. Definitely not an Imperial Stout, just got a plain black cap, nothing going on there. So let's get this stout in the glass and see what we got. Well, no head to speak of, just a thin ring of a chocolate covered head. Definitely a stout. You can't see any. There's no light through that at all. Definitely black. I don't even see a hint of red or anything around the edges. The head's already dissipated to just a thin wisp, so let's get a nose on this. Okay, I'm getting chocolate. Sort of a semi-sweet chocolate. Definitely getting the roasted malts. A little bit of caramel and coffee right up front. Definitely getting those burnt malts in there. Kind of a grainy, yeasty quality too. Balanced, but it's not a really strong aroma. This is more chocolate forward than I remember it from before, but I was getting more of those burnt, roasty malts in there before, so just a light hint of coffee, so let me give it a taste. Okay, you're getting the roasted malts, getting a little bit of that coffee in there. Some dried fruits, maybe from the Belgian yeast, prunes or something like that. It's very strange. There's a slight burnt quality on the end of the taste. There's again, I remember this from before. There's a mineral like aftertaste that's there. But you get your roasted malts, your coffee, your charred malts, some charcoal flavor, and I'm still not sure what that mineral taste is there. It's really thin-bodied beer. I don't know, for a stout it's really thin. I mean, even for a lager this is almost thin. Not watery, but darn close. Moderate carbonation, so it still feels a little thicker than it is, but you know, for a stout, at least for my taste, it's a little thin. So let me let this warm up a bit, and I'll come back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been 10 minutes or so. Just been sipping on this. This is not, I don't know, it's slightly better than I remember it, but it's still not a really good stout. I don't know what the difference is. They do almost all their beers using Belgian yeast for some reason, but that imperial stout that comes out in January is just really good, and this one just, I don't know what they're doing here. I don't know if it's because it's not an imperial or what, but I'm going to give it a marginally better grade than a year and a half ago, 2 years ago as far as the bottling goes, but I think I gave it a 4.5. It's a decent beer. It's the flavors just don't quite come together. I've noticed as it's warmed up, the coffee comes out a little stronger towards the finish, but you still got that odd mineral-like taste, almost like iron, I think, in there. That I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's not the water, because most of their other beers are darn good beers, but so I'm sure it's not the water. So I don't know what's going on with this one, but and the mouthfeel too. It's just so darn thin. Just for a stout, just not for me. So I'm gonna bump it up. I think I gave it 4.5. I'm gonna bump it up to half a point. I'm gonna bump it up to 5 out of 10. It's decent. It's drinkable. It'd be a sessionable beer if you didn't have anything else. It might be a good one to try to introduce somebody to stouts, you know, if they weren't familiar with the style. It's, you know, it's not objectionable, it's just not really good. So 5 out of 10 for the Peachtree Black River Gumbo Stout. I'm looking forward to next month when they come out with their Imperial Stout, because I got a 2010 or 2011, 2012 sitting back aging. I might do a three-way side-by-side, 3 different stouts. I'll probably be really messed up after that, but anyway, I might do the 3 side-by-side. So 5 out of 10 for the Peachtree Black River Gumbo. Till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beer.